It only kills what it was called upon to kill.
You get away from that window and you get to bed.
Right, these people live out here knowing this shit's walking around and shit, dispensing its own justice. And they're like, let's just raise families out here and shit. Welcome back to Spooky Week. And today we're going to keep it rolling along with Pumpkinhead, directed by Stan Winston. What I do know about this movie, well, now I know what the creature looks like. It's on the cover of the film. I'm assuming that's Pumpkinhead. But I do recall when I was younger, almost everyone, like when VHS was still a thing, everyone had a copy of this movie in their house, but it was on its side. I can never see the front cover, but I could see, you know, they had Air Force One, Independence Day, whatever movie, and then Pumpkinhead was always at everyone's house. Even if they didn't really have horror or scary movies, everyone had Pumpkinhead. So it's definitely a known film, even though I haven't heard of it outside of seeing it in people's houses. And some people were really hype on Patreon for me to watch it. So, but either way, let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go. Got like that Twin Peaks type of sinister music playing.
What's wrong with Dad and I?
Nothing, Eddie.
Do they know that Pumpkinhead is coming? When he's outside, it's fucking pitch black. Fuck that. Well, we got our first victim.
I didn't kill that girl. I don't know nothing about that and I don't want to.
Oh, shit. Okay, we got a quick little glimpse. Looks ugly as hell from what I saw. Considering the guy said, I didn't kill that girl, they said I did, but I didn't. So does this thing like seek out its own type of justice? Like it's a vigilante?
Now this is something.
You really like it?
I love it. I ain't never taken it off, punk.
He called him Pumpkin. That did not pass me.
These people can get pretty weird, Trace. He killed his wife and ate her just to get rid of the evidence. Yeah, cops found like her foot or something.
That's how these type of horror movies usually start.
Gypsy!
Check out this kid's glasses. We're talking Coke bottles.
Jesus.
What's your name? Billy the small dog Gypsy.
All right, so at least everyone's not mean to little kids like this guy is.
Jimmy Joe, you done bad. Y'all know what settles on bad ones, don't you?
Pumpkinhead. Y'all stop!
Oh, see, they said if you be bad, Pumpkinhead gonna find out. That must be the poem that the movie's based on.
Stop it!
Stop it! You've got him pretty scared.
Yeah, her scared. You're scaring the little boy? Nah, they're scaring your grown ass.
You stay right here and mind things. I gotta fetch something up the house.
You man enough? Go for it!
3 different cliques. The main character and his son, the people that came in from the city, and this old potato sack family. Oh, shit! I mean, it was an accident.
It was an accident. I almost hit him myself.
Yeah, but I've been drinking. They'll fry me. You gotta help me, Scratch.
Oh, you been drinking, you fucking clown? Oh, Pumpkinhead's going after him. From what I know, the little bit I know about him, he's making a beeline for that guy first. Got to.
Saw him. It was an accident. But can I help?
All right, I'm just gonna throw this out there. He's not Pumpkinhead, right? He doesn't become Pumpkinhead. And he called his son Pumpkin. And he told him, you're gonna grow up to do something great one day. Was he telling him you're gonna take on the Pumpkinhead tradition?
That little boy down there needs our help now.
Okay. He's probably gonna get his ass whooped, though. Whoa! Y'all knew this dude was like this. Y'all wanted to come out here with him anyway. Don't act surprised. Now he done pulls you in the Pumpkinhead's bullshit.
I think everything's gonna be okay.
Really?
I told him it was an accident.
Don't lie to me!
He looked at me like he wanted to kill me.
Right. Oh, he's dropping off the feed. I thought he was going to them for like, I don't know, maybe they knew some type of something. I don't know. For advice.
What killed him?
City folks. Run him over.
Oh, he's fucking dead? Oh my god.
I know who you're looking for.
Get him back.
The hell was that? Was that the movie or was that my copy? VHS, what can you do? And the mice are like, bro, what are you doing here? Ew, holy shit.
Folks used to talk about you, said as how you do things. When a man had been wronged, he could come to you and you called upon this thing.
He controls it?
Here's an old graveyard. Bring a shovel. The thing you're looking for. It's in there. Things I gotta do to it.
Whoever played that witch did a really good job. That's some makeup's fantastic. The lighting, the angle that they were showing her at. What kind of graveyard is this?
I'll tell him it was my fault. That it was my bike that hit him. The worst they're gonna give me is a slap on the wrist.
You don't know it's murder yet. This ain't right. You can't do that. You can't take matters into your... I mean, you can. He seems like a Christian guy. He came from a Christian household. What the hell is this shit? Is he gonna realize he made a grave fucking mistake and try to stop this thing that he summoned?
Look, Maggie, look at it. You always found your strength from this? It's okay.
He took the brother first. Well, I mean, as far as the guy knows, he's the one that actually did it. He was the one that stayed with the kid.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou.
They should be okay, right? I mean, they took the gun and everything.
God is the only thing that can stop what's out there, Kim.
Religious overtones in this movie. They are really laying it on. Whoa, whoa! Oh, shit! That thing is huge. Oh, shit. Well, we found Steve. Can we go now? Oh, shit! Now, Pumpkinhead, that doesn't seem fair. You seem like a guy that's trying to balance things out. You can't take all their lives for one little boy. Oh, this dude's extra.
This is wrong!
He's gotta run his course now. What did you think? It'd be easy.
I knew it. Now he's gonna have to try to kill this thing because he feels like it's his fault, which it is.
Then I'll die!
And pay the final price.
God damn you!
He already has.
He already has. Oh my god! Oh!
I'm the one you want!
Is he actually taking accountability? Oh my god! Shit! Oh, he's dropping her. Oh my god, he dropped her on a rock? Who y'all think got it the worst? At least so far.
There's something after us! Please! Please!
Let me, Meg. Come on.
Hey, if I knew that thing was lurking around too? Nope, you're not coming in, knocking on the door. Let me in, please help. I'm like, hell no. Okay. Is he getting bigger as he kills people?
It's dead.
Oh!
It only kills what it was called upon to kill. Them and whatever gets in his way.
You get away from that window and you get to bed.
Right, these people live out here knowing this shit's walking around and shit, dispensing its own justice. And they're like, let's just raise families out here and shit.
How come nobody answered the door? Didn't they hear us?
They ain't allowed to help. Come on, I know a place might be safe. Come on.
Let's go, let's go. Let's get it going. A church?
It didn't work out.
I mean, it etched the cross on that girl's forehead, almost like making fun of her for having that necklace.
One of our friends hit a little boy with a motorcycle.
Hey, Billy Harley. I saw his palm Mr. Harley this afternoon. I took him somewhere.
Oh, see, now they're all gonna start putting it together. Really doesn't like crosses.
No.
Stay here.
This dude's dead for sure. the bike chain off? What a troll. She's the only one left out of all 6 of them. Why does he keep smirking?
I'm gonna go outside and talk to Mr. Harley. I want you to stay here.
She put all the stuff together for sure. She's like, okay, so we killed the little boy. This thing's coming after us for vengeance. This kid with us told Harley where to go to get vengeance. So he has to be behind this thing.
It was an accident. Can't you call it off?
He tried. Oh!
I'm gonna send it back to wherever hell it come from.
Aw, shit, I don't like the way this is framing and zooming in. Is Pumpkinhead gonna grab this kid? Oh! My God! That was a good jump scare. That fucking got me. Oh, shit. I'm like, hey, you didn't mark me, you fucking cheater. What the fuck? Oh, damn, bro. You gotta kill yourself then. Didn't do anything. Oh, yep. He's gonna have to. Shot himself in the head and still walked a couple feet. Damn. Holy shit, that didn't do anything. How do we know it's still dead though, man? That shit keeps getting up. Got shot in the head like 3 times already. Okay, maybe this is for good though. Holy crap, the bike dude survived. Nice. Hurts to see such great practical effects just be burnt and ruined like that. They did a good job on making this thing. So now he's the new Pumpkinhead. So it is kind of what I said, but not really. But kinda, but not really. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Pumpkinhead. I don't know how the hell they're gonna explain all this shit to the victims' families and law enforcement. What do you say? They're from the city. What do you say? Who do you go to? Arrest that witch. The fuck? You love to see a monster where if it gets a hold of you, you're dead. You know, the only way to kill the monster is to kill the person that summoned it. The person that blooded drunk, they have to be killed as well. But outside of that, this thing's unstoppable. Like, you can't kill it. In that sense, you have to respect Pumpkinhead. Relentless, the durability. It can take bullets to the head. It's impervious to fire. Nothing really can kill it because once you kill it, the person gets buried and then another one comes out. There's got to be more Pumpkinhead movies. There's got to be more. Everyone, you know, took accountability too late, man. The biker guy, he said, oh, it was me. I did everything. Instead of just going out, staying with the kid, saying it was his fault. He's sorry, you know, going to jail if that's what had to be done. This dude wouldn't have went out and said these guys have to be, because they left the kid there. I think that's what drove the dude to the edge to want to go and talk to the lady about resurrecting Pumpkinhead. And accountability goes for Ed too. He realized he shouldn't have summoned this thing. He tried to kill it after it already killed a few people. He was changing internally. That's why the dogs were barking at him. He wasn't even the same guy anymore. But in the end, he tried to kill himself. And when that didn't work, he told the girl to kill him. You know, he knows this is his fault. He's accountable for it. So accountability did come to the characters, but too little too late. The alien looks, I said an alien. It looks like an alien. Pumpkinhead, it looks like an alien. Tall as hell. Gigantic. Long ass fucking hands or nails, huge. The way its legs are arched, it's like Alien, you know, the movie Alien. I was just saying Aliens, but if we were talking about Ridley Scott's Alien, yeah, you could say the legs took from that. But the fact that it was so expressive, you could see like the main character's face in Pumpkinhead. It wasn't just a creature that they put together. It's like a lot of thought was put into how to make this thing. You could see his disdain when it came across a cross, or the way it got in the kid's face, you know, pretending like it didn't see him, taking the bike chain out and then smiling. I think all that was just to show how tied in it is to the person that summons it. but it still takes a lot of work to do that, and they did a great job. And it took us a while to see the monster. It usually ranges around 40 minutes, 45 minutes before we see it, even in other movies, so it kept in line with that. I'm not mad that it didn't just start off with it killing stuff and we got to see like its full profile straight off the rip. You know, we just got a glimpse of what it looked like and its silhouette to open up the movie, which was enough, because once the thing like was shown, that was it. It was part of the show. It was part of the cast. Every other scene was in it, and if it wasn't in that scene, it was gonna eventually make its way into wherever the scene was taking place. It snuck up on them while they were trying to find a car. It snuck up on them while they were in the church. It snuck up on them while they went to the guy's Ed's house at the end. It just pops up. You can't really run from it. This definitely feels like a 90s movie. I know it was made in the 80s, but it definitely feels like a 90s goosebump. Just the way visually it looked. I think it's because it was VHS. You know, VHS is that's just a 90s thing. I'm sure they had VHS in the 80s. I wasn't around for that. when 80s movies were really popular like that. I've seen a ton of 90s movies, so it definitely has that late 80s, early 90s feel, especially scary Halloween, eerie movies. I think the aesthetic of it is what people really like. It has that Halloween feel, and the 90s did a good job at making great aesthetic movies, so I think that's why I'm tying it in with that, because it's so visually well looking. And 80s has great aesthetic, but it's more for like the sci-fi, cyber, you know, space type stuff. It really excels. But in the 90s, more of the country, kid oriented, or this has to do with Americana or family. The 90s kind of excelled in that. Like the movie Born on the 4th of July that I watched, I think that was in the 90s, early 90s. And Forrest Gump, you know, just that Americana feel when they do the country shots. The 90s got it down, and seeing it on VHS, it just has a classic feel. So this movie does have a classic feel to it for sure. It was quick. It was country. It wasn't too complex. Thing that stands out though, out of everything, is the clear religious connection it has with it. Do Bad and Pumpkinhead to get you. Never really seen a monster or a killer with a sense of justice like this, trying to right a wrong. You know, it's not like someone disturbed an ancient burial ground or they're at some lake they're not supposed to be at. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen the Friday the 13th movie, so I don't know what triggered Freddy. Why did Freddy come after these specific people? I don't know. I've never seen a movie where the killer had like legit reasonings for the people they're killing. Like this person, someone summoned them because they killed their son, but you can only summon them if you're trying to exact a wrong, like you were murdered. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, but there are definitely religious shit thrown all throughout this. You don't really see that in horror movies too much, at least the ones I've seen. I'm sure like The Exorcist and all that. Yeah, but like Alien, there's really no Christianity in that. Not like that. And like I said, I haven't seen Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, all the classics. So I don't know there are similar tropes in this that apply to a lot of horror, or even the characters themselves, or like Leatherface, you know, shit like that, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all these things. I could get into those movies, but they have like 10, there's like 10 Friday the 13th, there's like 10 Nightmare on Elm Streets, or 20. There's so many of those movies. If anything, I'd watch the first or second one, maybe the best ones, but then people are going to expect you to run through the whole thing, and it's just like, I don't want to let anyone down. But if they are worth watching, let me know. I will get into Friday the 13th just to see it. Like I'm aware of who Mike Myers is. In Halloween movies, I know who Mike Myers is. I know who Freddy Krueger is. I know who Jason Voorhees is. You know, I've been alive for at least the past 20-something years. They're too immersed in pop culture to not know who they are and like what their powers are. So Pumpkinhead is out the way. Glad I watched it, and I can see why everyone had a copy of this movie in their homes. Something you definitely want to put on around Halloween. If someone hasn't seen it before, you know, it's a cool movie to just throw on and get everyone in the mood for fall, for October, for Halloween, for pumpkin patch, for, you know, a whole slew of things. The aesthetic for this movie is awesome. If anything stood out to you in this movie, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're a family, you know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love, or Pumpkinhead will get you. I'm out.